So guys and girls and guys and girls, I got asked to do a daily. Wow, I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos about doing a daily video. Um, and I must admit, I have been kind of lazy the last couple of days. Just trying to think of what kind of videos I can make daily and what kind of things I can do daily in the sense of making videos. So there might be a couple of days where I won't upload a video because one because I can't think of anything, or two, I've probably ran out of stuff to film. So I'll try my best to do a daily video. But if I do a daily one, it'll be I don't want to say the word boring, but it'd be more um, me chilled out at home, that kind of thing. It won't be like exploring um, or anything like that. It'd just be like me chilling out at home, kind of thing. Um, and it'll be in the evening. If I make a video, it'll be in the evening. And then I've got all day to think about the kind of video that I'm gonna make. But today I've got two new packs of Oracle cards with me. I've got a new one called, is it Mystical Forest? Mystical Forest. They're very good for beginners, and I'll tell you a little bit more about each card, or each pack I should say, not card, each pack. But this one's very good for beginners. And I also got this one, Seesaw Journey, Oracle cards. And again, these are kind of good for beginners as well. And again, I'll go more in detail. Now, you're probably wondering why I've got my crystal ball out. Just a little bit of like a side note of how I work when I give a private one-to-one reading. Obviously, if I do it on Zoom or Messenger, or if I do it online, the set out is kind of similar. I have my crystal ball out. I have a pack of cards, whatever pack I'm drawn to. I've got so many packs of cards now. It's kind of easy, but kind of hard to work out what I'm drawn to. But when I do a reading for someone, whether it's face to face or online, I normally go with what I'm drawn to. So I normally meditate first for however long. There's no golden rule on how long you meditate for. It's however long you feel that you need to meditate. Then I normally grab a pack of cards, normally grab my crystal ball. I normally use this particular stand for if I do like an online reading. I do have another stand, just a basic disc, wooden disc that I put this on if I was going out. So if I was going out to someone's home or something like that, I normally take a little wooden disc and the ball. If I was using the ball, 9 times out of 10, I just use the card. And then if I was doing it at someone's home, or I was doing it in a public place, I normally use anything to focus my energy on as well. There are quite a lot of I don't know what the right word is, but when it comes to like crystal balls, people are kind of like misled. It's like the crystal ball that holds the energy, so to speak. Yeah, it does. Everything holds an energy. Everything has an energy, but the crystal ball is not the it doesn't give you psychic powers, or it doesn't give you like mediumship powers, if that makes any sense. It's just something that you focus your energy on. So like now, each time I look down at my crystal ball, I don't know whether it's inside or outside, but there's something flickering, and I don't know how well you can see it. Let me just... So I've got a window just there, and I keep seeing things. Again, I don't know whether it's inside or outside, but things flickering around outside, which is kind of distracting me, kind of. But again, it just like I said, things were flickering on outside, which is like the corner of the eye. It's kind of like distracted me of what I was going to say. And that's the good thing about a crystal ball, guys. Let's see what I'm going to zoom on to the crystal ball. So that's the good thing about a crystal ball. So I'm being distracted from stuff outside the window, and focusing your thoughts, your energy, your intention into the crystal ball keeps you your mind into one spot, so your eyes are not following, I don't know, a movement outside, or if you're giving someone a reading and I don't know, they've got a big spot on their nose or a big wart on their nose, and it stops you from focusing on that, if that makes any sense. So crystal ball is just basically there just to draw your attention away from your surroundings. Yes, it is true that you can see things in a crystal ball. The crystal ball can give you images, so to speak, and that kind of stuff. But it's not magical. It's not gonna give you psychic powers. It's just something that you concentrate your mind on. So what I tend to do is, again, depends on the person I'm giving the reading for. If I don't pick up anything and I'm concentrating on the crystal ball and I'm trying to clear my mind and nothing's coming through, I normally go for a pack of cards. A pack of oracle cards. Now, these ones got a nice back to them. Let's see whether I can find another. So they got nice backing to them. And I'll show you what the pictures look like in a second as well. There's another one. So basically pictures of the beach. That's a nice one. So yeah, that's what the back of the cards look like. And the front of the card is pretty much what you can imagine. Yeah, it's pictures of the sea, pictures of the waves. Don't mind if they all get mixed up. Yeah, pictures of, try to get the light off the so yeah. And on the bottom there, it does give you the little like most oracle cards, you give you a little message on the bottom there that you can work with. Again, another. It does actually say beauty on the bottom, and it is actually quite nice. Again, trying to get the glare off the camera, off the card. It is actually quite beautiful as well. Again, these are very good for beginners. As I say that, on the bottom there it says begin. So this is what I mean by it's very good for beginners. So to me, if I pulled this one for someone without reading the bottom, I would say now's your chance, or now's the time to go on that journey, to clear your mind. Yeah, clear your mind, clear your soul, so to speak, your mind, body and spirit. And that journey that you're going to go on is going to be a very nice journey with no issues coming up in the near future. And it says begin. May you start as if you have already begun. So again, setting that intention. So again, if I was pulling that one, so yeah, if I was pulling that one, I would say, yeah, your journey will start off well, but then in a year's time you're gonna have a little bit of a rough time coming up in about a year's time. And then it says wild, and on the bottom it says may you experience all that you are. But to me, it says rough times ahead, if that makes any sense. But that's not, I'm not saying that I would say that, but when I see pictures like that, where's that one I just saw? I just saw one. I probably won't be able to find it now. I just saw one, and it just literally just jumped at me. So you're way in over your head. You're in a situation where you're yeah, I won't be able to find it now. But yeah, it's like you're way over your head. You feel like you're stuck in a situation where you just cannot get out. Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. Never mind. I lost the card now. But yeah, lost the card now, guys. It's not that one. It's not any of it. Where is it? I was going to show you a card, guys, but can I find it now? So, if I was given a reading for someone, I'll pull a couple of cards, 3 cards, see what I feel like, and then that allows, for me, that allows spirit to come in, and yeah, give me a reading. Give me a reading so I can give them a reading, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can't find that card now, guys. Never mind. But yeah, so those are the cards. So I normally pour about 3. and then I'll try and concentrate even more, because when I pull a card, normally by that point I've got something. Some people are hard to read than others. Some people are easy to read than others. And then once I pull a couple of cards, then I'll concentrate on the crystal ball. Yeah, and I normally have a piece of amethyst. This is amethyst with clear quartz on either end, and I normally hold that while I'm meditating or whatever. But I have that close at hand as well. If I don't have a piece of amethyst like that close by, I normally have a piece like hang around my neck or in my pocket or whatever. But here where I live, you're never too far from a piece of amethyst. You're never too far from a crystal, which I will talk about now. And again, I've talked about this in previous videos. If you haven't watched my old videos, go and check them out. But crystals, again, it's one of those things you either believe in them or you don't. Again, you either like them or you don't. Me personally, I never used to be into crystals. But now I've got so many crystals that I don't know what to do with them. I tried to sell them. Nobody wants them. So with some of the crystals, I use them as a what you probably heard this before, a crystal grid. Now there's so many different grids that you can use. You can create a circle or a square, and sit in that circle. You can use them as for healing, like a healing grid. There's so many different grids out there, but what I've done is, if I can find one, let's find that one. That's my own personal one. So what I've done is I buy rough crystals. I don't like polished crystals. I like rough, raw crystals. And I'll tell you why in a second. But then I wrap wire around them, put a nice little hoop on the top, and then for me personally, I just use just normal string, because I don't care what it looks like. I just use normal string for me, and then I have it as a necklace, so to speak. Now, if you was buying one, for example, so if I've actually taken my website down because it was costing me so much money to keep it up and running, and no one was buying any crystals from my website, so I just took my website down. It's still there, but it's not there for people to buy stuff from. It's just mainly just there for if I ever do like a car boot sale or Christmas market or whatever. But I do put a piece of leather string. So there's a different crystal. This one is actually for sale. This one I actually put on my stall, car boot sales, that kind of thing. I think this is called emerald crystal, if I remember right. The other one, that black one, I think that was black obsidian, if I remember right. But this one's called emerald, and this one is actually for sale. Again, good thing about this, if you don't like the leather on it, you can just take it off and then put your own chain on. That's just there, so you can wear it straight away. if that makes sense. But anyway, as I was saying, what I was talking about with the crystal grid is that you can, like I say, you can take the string off, and like I said, it's got like a little hoop, and you just hang them around. What I tend to do is just hang them on each corner of the room. Hang them on each corner of the room. You don't have to hang them from the ceiling. You just put them on the floor in the corner. Does the same thing. If you put them on the floor, hang them from the ceiling. Normally, I hang them from the ceiling because you can kind of forget about them and not have to worry about them. And when you sage a room, again, it will remove any old energy from the crystal as well. Now, there's no such thing as a bad or negative crystal. You've got to remember they all come from Mother Earth. So there's no such thing as a bad crystal. So yeah, I tend to put 4 on each corner of the room, and yeah, kind of forget about them. The other thing, yeah, so with crystals and that, I'm on the fence when it comes to crystals. Do they work? I'm not sure. Don't they work? I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'll work with them and whatnot. So my other my other cards, my magic, magic, mystic forest. That's what they kind of look like on the back. Very nice. Very nice backing on them. And again, these ones are very good for beginners. It gives you, again, try to get the light off. Gives you a little thing on the top, an image, and it gives you a little message on the bottom as well. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. And it's a picture of a lady sitting on a tree. Looks like she's kind of like meditating or just resting. And again, you can give that what I just said as a message on the bottom. That's what I just said. You can either just give that as a reading. Again, you can give that as a reading, and it also you can read into the image as well. So if I pulled that one for someone, I would read the bottom. And if I feel that the person that I'm giving a reading for is a bit drained, because you can pick up on their energy, which I do. I was if they feel run down, I'll say to them, look after yourself, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll say work on your your bottom chakra, which is for grounding. And again, I'll say I feel like you're giving your energy away to people and all that. So I'll say, ground yourself, that kind of thing. And that one. So you'll get there, and the message is you can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. So again, I would say to that person, get out of nature, ground yourself, get out in nature, be by the sea if you can, Get to know yourself, get to know nature, yeah, and just be free. So that one, and speak freely as well. I would say to that person, speak freely, as the colour blue is the colour of the throat chakra. So I would say to that person, you're either speaking freely or you're not speaking freely, so you need to speak more freely. Remember who you are. You carry starburst in your bones. So yeah, so that's that one. Remember who you are. So to me, that is like, yeah, remember who you are, but also I would say to that person, your spiritual journey as well. I feel that you're on a spiritual, know yourself kind of like journey. It feels like you're either thinking about it or you're doing it, but you're on that journey of either knowing yourself or some kind of like religious journey. I'll say spiritual journey because it gives me that kind of like feel. But again, depends on who I'm reading for. It could be that, or it could be one of the colours, because colours really jump out at me as well. So I might be attracted to the orange and the yellow. I might be attracted to the blue and the green and the black. So again, or maybe just the words. So again, yeah, when I give people readings, it is different. It's different for every person. And let go. So let go of last year. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest in wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. So I think, to a degree, I think we all need that this year. Just this year, be mindful who you're with, who you spend your time with. And maybe, guys, if I'm doing videos here at home, I may pull cards from this deck and start off. Yeah, I may do that, guys. Let me know in the comment below. Do you think before I do a video, to pull a pack of cards from this deck and start the video on that? I may start doing that, guys. Pull a card. Obviously, I'll pull a card online while I'm making the video, and yeah, do it that way, and give you base the video on that. So, like I said, guys, just a little video, video for today. Like I said, nothing special, nothing amazing. And in fact, what I'll do is, to end this video, I'll shuffle my forest cards, and I may even pull a card from my sea pack, and give you a reading. Not a reading, but give you a card to give you guys something to think about. If you made it this far into the video, of course. So yeah. So give it a quick shuffle. I've already pulled that card. I'm not gonna pull that one again. So I just pulled a card, which I've already pulled, as an example. Put it back into the deck, and actually I'm going to shuffle again. I'm not happy with that, guys. I'm not happy with that. So it was letting go and you'll get there. It was those two cards I literally just pulled out. So so guys, this one is your card for now, like for today or this week. And it says never apologize for what's brings you joy. So let's say that again. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. So that's your card. And if you want to pause it and read that, you can. So that's your card from the Forest deck. And the Sea deck. Again, giving it a bit of a shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Again, this card is for you if you're watching, if you made it to the end. And your card is Heard. So may your brave call be carried on the wind. I think I said that one, right? And there you go. So with that one, what I'm getting with that, again, pretty much what it said in the card on the bottom. May your brave call be carried on the wind. So to me, let your voice be heard. To me, again, clear sky, clear mind. I feel what you have to say may upset a few people. I feel what you're going to say in the future may upset a few people. But there is a silver lining under what you're saying. And I feel that your words are truthful. And never let anyone say that what you're saying is not truthful. Because there are people out there that will say, oh, you're just causing trouble. And that is not true. If you're speaking the truth, then they need to understand that truth. Or if they don't understand that truth, then disconnect them from your life. Simple as that. So what I tend to do, guys, at the end of the session, I normally put a cover over the top. Because like I said, I'm right by the window. And the sun literally... So you've got this window right there. The crystal ball is right there. So again, it just stops any chances of fire. If the sun shines through the window, stops any fire and whatnot. And the crystal always stays there as well. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you find that a little bit interesting. Again, if you want me to talk a little bit more about this, please let me know. More than happy to make more videos on this. And I will see you all guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.